Well, let's stop about speaking about technology for a second and let's speak about philosophy and culture. Here you can see the top downloaded songs from iTunes in the United States and Spain. I'm sure the thing you can see is like the songs are very different in each country. In the United States, it's One Direction with Drag Me Down, and in Spain it's La Gozadera con Gente de Zona, or something like that. So, and this is great. This is part of the cultural attachment of each country. And when you see the top performance in each country, these guys and Gente de Zona, there's nothing wrong about any of them, although I don't relate with any, but you can see that there is a cultural fit for the Spanish people to like more Gente de Zona, and there's a cultural fit for the United States people to love One Direction. I'm not saying that One Direction is better than Gente de Zona or Gente de Zona is better than One Direction. I'm saying like for Spanish people, they want to listen to Spanish music, they want to see Spanish performance, and they want to hear things that are more related to their day-to-day things. And this thing happens with all cultural goods, like books, movies, everything. For example, here books, the same story. You can see in the States a lot of very good writers. They go on the train, and in Chile here, un café con sal. And again, this doesn't mean like Alert is better than un café con sal, or that un café con sal is better than Alert. There's a cultural fit here that makes for Chilean to love better their own Spanish writers, and the same thing for the United States. And this happens with every media, again, cinema, even YouTube videos. You can see in the States that they are watching Zoolander, the official trailer, great movie, and in Japan they're watching this crazy thing Japanese people see. And here in Chile, I don't know, hola, ¿qué hace? But I don't know, again, cultural fitness. This doesn't mean like hola, ¿qué haces is better or worse than Zoolander or the crazy Japanese thing, but it's like they love it, it's their culture, and we have to respect it. And again, this happens with every cultural good. And this also happens with video games. That is a cultural good. In the States, you can see Clash of Clans, Game of War. And in Japan, they have their own thing with dragons and anime and their weird things Japanese love. But that doesn't happen in Chile. Why? Why we're not seeing this pattern in video games in Chile? Why this happens in every other cultural good except video games? The reason is because they don't have good quality cultural content for their video games. There's just no games that relate to their own culture, so they go and buy the things that is much more related to them, that is from the States. And this is the thing, and this is the problem. I believe this area is about connectivity. Google connecting users to information, Wikipedia connecting users with knowledge, Amazon readers with writers, and we want to connect people with their culture through games, solving this big gap. And when we talk about culture here in Latin America, we talk about soccer. Like, this is the Pope. This is a very famous Argentinian player. And they are exchanging a soccer jersey. So here in Latin America, everything is about soccer. Latin America is soccer, soccer is Latin America, and it's the very culture of the region is soccer. So we decided to create soccer games as part of this cultural fit to solve this gap in video games. Business-wise, the opportunity is huge. The teams and the players are not seeing good ways to monetize in the stores. So we came to them with a set of games we brand with their own brand and sell it directly to their fan base. The business model is pretty simple. We acquire the license of the team or their soccer player, we create a game, and we sell it directly to a fan base in a revenue share model. The team doesn't have to put any risk, they don't have to pay anything upfront, and we just pay them at the end of the month of the royalties we make. And we have been able to launch many of these games using this same model. Back in Argentina, my home country, we released a game with the super soccer star Lionel Messi that was top of the rankings. The same with Boca Juniors, that is the top team in Argentina and one of the top teams in Latin America. And we even were able to develop our own game portal with the biggest carrier in our own country. And talking about hard numbers, here are KPIs for the last year. We are really making a difference providing these cultural fit video games that people always wanted but didn't have access to it. But you may ask, hey, Ezequiel, what have you been doing in Chile the last couple of months? Well, let me tell you a little bit about Chile. In Chile, there are 3 big teams that almost 90% of the population love those 3 teams. From those 3 teams, we already signed one of them, that is Universidad de Chile, and we are releasing their own game in a couple of weeks. We already signed with Católica, that's the second of the 3 big teams, and we are about to sign with the third one. We also partner with one of the biggest digital groups here, Grupo Digebo, for payment gateway and marketing partners. And what is even better is, like, at this very time I'm speaking with you guys, Movistar Chile is making the acceptance test to take all our content and deliver to their fan base here in Chile. So we already signed a deal with Movistar Chile, and they are just making the last test to, whenever you send football to the 1622 message, you get all our content instantly, and you are able to pay with your career bills. And people talk about entry barriers, but we don't have an entry barrier. We have a Chinese wall barrier. If you want to make something with one of our team, you just can't. We have exclusive right with our teams, and our portfolio is getting bigger every single day. And we have a lot of payment and distribution deals in every country we are working that make it very difficult for a new company to start competing with us. And we are trying to do this in every single country in Latin America. Next month, I'm moving to Mexico to replicate what we have done in Argentina and in Chile, in Mexico as well. And summing up, back in Argentina, we are about 12 people working day and night to close the gap, produce this quality content of video games that has a cultural fit. And I think that we are really starting to make the difference. Back in Argentina, we are starting seeing our own games with cultural fit being in the top rankings. This was Rock and Roll Games. Thank you very much.